Hello and welcome to this BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette Ice Queen look with blue accents. And this just extends a little bit onto the face and took about 20 minutes to create the whole thing. This one uses magnetic, polar, and ombre. I started off using magnetic with a fluffy brush, and I brought that in across the whole lid and then up on the hood, so above my natural crease line, up to the hood to give it a little bit more space on my eye, given my hooded eyes. And I just tried to blend this in and rub it into the eyes so that it wasn't too dark. Then I went in to Polar and I used a flat brush to press that into the magnetic in the center of the eye and just give it some pop on the middle of the eye to bring it forward. Then I went into ombre and I used a smaller angled brush, so really a medium-sized brush, to apply that along the brow bone and then up from the inner corner on the inside as well. Then I went back into magnetic with that same fluffy brush that I started out with, and I just darkened up the outer corner of the eyes, and then I wiped up the excess with the makeup cloth just to reshape it. Then, using magnetic still, I went in with a pencil brush and brought that across most of the lower lash line and then up along the line of the outside of the eyeshadow on the eye. Then going back into the angled brush that I used with the ombre, I just blended that all together a little bit better, and then even a little bit deeper with the pencil brush. And then I went in with a clean pencil brush to put a little bit more ombre on to lighten it up on the inside corner of the eye. And you can see the difference that I just showed you there between the one that I had done the highlight with and the one that I didn't. And then I took the pencil brush along the lower lash line and I just rubbed that along there to lighten it up on the inside portion of the lower lash line. Then I went back into the magnetic shimmer, and this time I wet it using setting spray. So as usual, I put it on the small flat angled brush and then I sprayed the brush, and you'll see here that I'm applying it to the outside portion of the eye on the lash line, both on the upper and lower lash line, just to give it a little bit more depth. Then I used that same brush, I cleaned it off, and then I went into the ombre shimmer and I wet that the same way, and I just put a tiny little highlight on the lower portion of the lid in the center on top of the polar, which is layered on top of the magnetic, so just to give that a little bit more pop, and you can really see that in that picture there. I used the same pencil brush and I dampened the brush, so instead of loading the brush and then wetting it each time, I dampened the brush and then dipped it into the magnetic, and then I put the pencil into these little dots that you see above my eyes and rotated the pencil. Then, using that small flat brush that I had used before and wetting it with setting spray, I went into the polar to add the accents on top of the dots, and then to add these extra stripes on my face to above each eye and to below each eye as well. And a little bit on the rest of my face. And this is the completed look. You can see where those three colors really just blend well together and make a really beautiful layered look. Thanks for watching, and hope you're having a fantastic day.